Wait a minute. Where's our shirts?
Mm,
Are you guys recording?
yeah.
Oh, is this a Basement Discourse night?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Trip poker's next week. Wow.
Previously on Basement Discourse.
We talked about my dress up darling. So, frienderinos, wait, fuck, I didn't even intro anyone. Jesus Christ, being naked does weird things to me.
We were naked?
When were we naked?
I'm always naked. I'm naked underneath this right now.
Whoa.
Under all
far can we
these clothes,
carry-
I'm naked.
How far can we carry this bit? Like,
This is like the fucking Easter and Christmas thing all over again.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
don't know
mean
what
the
you're
Christmas
talking
special that everyone's seen?
No.
What about the Star
bit
Wars
where-
special that everyone's seen?
The
And
bit
the
where
Easter
we
special.
constantly talk about Easter or Christmas before it's happened, and
Oh, yeah.
hasn't actually happened. But yeah, I'm Jace, the handsomest guy in this group, with clearly the hairiest chest. There's Brady, the smooth otaku femboy, and then we've got the fur moon as
surprised.
bottom guy, who handles all the tabletop.
This is it. All of the tables are mine.
Yeah, that checks out. You do own a lot of tables.
I do. I own about
does.
8 tables, strangely.
So we have one coffee table in my house and
Yeah.
2 computer desks. That is
I have an
literally it.
excessive amount of tables. Not enough chairs for them, but I could run like 9 D&D sessions at least. So that's pretty wild.
I would not recommend that.
That would be shit.
Or just a shitload of players with you standing in the middle.
Oh, God. I've done 10. 10 at a table at the same time is just
Combat
that's
would be fucking wild.
fucking slow is what it is. It ain't good. That's for sure. You're like, and now
This
it's
is
your
the
turn.
longest 6
And now it's your
seconds
turn.
ever. It's
Yeah,
like-
it's some bullshit.
Yeah, someone
some-
casts anything that runs for a minute, and it's like, holy fuck, this is an eternity. You've killed the BBEG before that minute lapsed.
Yeah.
It's an anime strategy breakdown worth of 6 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, it's the spirit bomb all over again.
They're all just coming. And then by the time it actually happens, it's already too late. Yeah, legit. Like you'd get one round, and before the end of that round, like it'd all be over. You'd be like, oh, well, sorry, guy who was 10th in line. You didn't even get to hit anyone this time. Next time, maybe. It was just shit.
Yeah, that sounds fucked.
Been there, done that though.
Speaking of fucked, Switch Sports.
What a segue.
I want to
Mate.
talk about like what we based our dress up from. So Brady, did you base it off of anything? Like any inspiration come your way for what your attire was on the day?
Nah, I just wanted like, you know, when no one looked good when they did sport. I miss that. I wanted brightly
That's just
colored.
dressing as Brady.
That's Oh, that's just
I'm
his
probably
regular
the
clothes.
only one, and if it wasn't a job, I wouldn't do this. But I'm probably the only one who has like legit activewear.
Nah, I do.
Okay, well, yeah, like I've got the
Yeah,
proper
I
joggers,
legit
and I
do
have
not.
many different workout shirts that are meant just for that, and singlets and stuff. But I think it's stupid. I think the whole activewear industry is one of the dumbest things out. I would rather work out in old shorts and an old singlet, and that's essentially what I went for. But I wanted real bright colors.
So I kind of like activewear to some degree. Like one, I am a big fan of leggings. Anything that can get my gams going. Oh,
Gams.
yeah,
I
baby.
gotta say, wearing those leggings was super comfortable,
Mm.
and I felt way more buff than I actually was wearing tight clothing.
Dude, we looked good in leggings. I'm just saying,
Bro.
like,
Absolutely.
if there
Yeah.
are any women watching or, you know, male
Ever.
inclined blokes seeing that footage, they're going to be having a rough time getting through it without some Kleenex.
Damn
Just
straight.
saying.
And because we didn't really give
If
too
anyone
much
hasn't seen it, this
context-
is not encouraging them.
We haven't
There's
given
like
them too much context
thousands
yet. but-
vomiting in unison right now.
So the thing we're talking about is our Switch Sports special, which came out not too long ago, which is what we're referring to when we're talking about what we're wearing while playing Switch Sports, not what we'd be wearing while at home playing Switch Sports, which would be just nothing because I'd do it naked.
Nah, I'd just shirtless with leggings.
Before we
Fair.
get off it,
Fair.
what did you guys have a look you were inspired towards?
I stole Justin's inspiration based on his message.
Okay, so
Oh,
Justin,
yeah.
what was yours?
So mine was from the 1980s video clip for Physical from Olivia Newton-John. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, go and find that old gem.
Yeah, that is some fat phobic shit.
Some
Like
weird
holy
shit, man.
shit.
So bad.
Like it is so cruel to fucking
Oh,
fat people. Holy
it's
shit.
rough. It's rough as hell. But I based my entire get up straight.
But anyway,
from her,
Justin wants to be like
so-
someone discriminative. Big surprise.
Yeah. Next, he'll be dressing as Pauline Hanson.
Please explain.
Just shave his mustache to this much.
Oh, good one, Rudolph Shitler.
One episode throwback. I love it.
Loving it. So
It was
good.
a week ago. I still remember it well.
So do I. It doesn't seem that long ago.
Oh,
Nah,
fuck,
8
I didn't
minutes.
change my wallpaper.
Justin, what? All right. So we'll explain it real quick, just in case some idiot hasn't seen it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, break it down.
I meant someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, so Switch Sports came out. It's the updated version of Wii Sports. Everyone loved the hell out of that back in the day. So we wanted
Back
to.
in the day,
hack
I bought a Wii like 6 months ago to play Wii Sports with the wife.
Yeah, hell yeah. So we wanted to put it to the true test, and that's, three geeks who talk on the internet. So we dressed up to do it just for your benefit and thought it would be a lot of fun.
For their
we had
benefit.
we had a little competition out of it. Yeah, I was doing it for their
the
benefit.
least- And you go watch it first because I'm about to spoil it. But the least fit person out of all of us won.
Oh, for sure.
And y'all can just guess who that is.
Yeah. No. I also like neither the athlete nor the video game enthusiast.
Yeah, the guy who used fitness to lose a fuck ton of weight. Nope, neither of those came anywhere near the guy that sits at a table and throws dice at people.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's the
Ridiculous.
most amount of exercise that person gets ever. And that
But
person's
you're-
diet is like purely like just junk. Just straight up junk.
You're both
Yeah.
a little sore though, aren't you?
Like
Oh.
my lunch today was licorice, fucking Tim Tams, and then I had some pizza for dinner.
Justin's laggy internet again, answering the last question.
For a second there, I thought you just had fucked up internet. I'm like, that was crystal clear.
Yeah.
But it's so weird that you would eat shit, Justin, because you are an amazing cook, and you're like, that's your living. That's
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have the easiest access to make any food taste nice, and he's like, no, crap food.
No. Not after you've been doing it all day. You're just like, nope, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I guess that's kind of fair.
Yeah,
Teach.
But yes, I am very sore. To go back to your previous point,
Absolutely. My arms are
I put
fucking killing
way
me.
too much effort into badminton.
Yeah. I've got bruises. I feel like I have
What?
bruises
Mate.
anyway. Like I can feel them on my ribs unless that's just
Oh
straining.
no! Justin explains
Yeah.
DOMs for the first time, or experiences.
Wait, what?
It's a delayed onset muscle soreness. It's a real thing, and it feels
Oh,
like It
yeah.
feels like
Man,
internal
I thought
bruising.
you were talking about some weird sex shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
so as a
I mean,
guy
I know we
who
got
is,
down, but
I've seen a lot of pornography. So when you say DOMs, that's
I was
that's
talking
not
about
what I'm
Fast and-
thinking.
I was talking about Fast and the Furious, and the next one they clone Dom a heap.
No doubt.
And
No
then he
doubt.
has sex with bald guys.
Yeah.
Justin.
No. No, that internal bruising feeling, that's all that is.
Yeah. Right.
But we also threw a challenge in that we had to bail out on.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking pain,
we had to eat the
dude.
world's grossest chips.
Yeah, they weren't tasty. I did say that they were tasty on film, but I think I was just amped and was just like, yeah. No, they were disgusting.
They actually kind of reminded me. So we once bought capsicum chips, and they were basically like dehydrated capsicum. into chips, and they were pretty shit because they tasted like stale corn chips with capsicum flavor. These were like stale corn chips with old capsicum flavor. Like someone got that fucking mushy capsicum out of the fridge, dried that out and made some corn chips, and then made it burn the living cunt out of my mouth.
Yeah, that shit was so hot. I couldn't even see the screen. My eyes just started to
He was on his actual knees crying.
and I'm still trying to play. So I'm like, I want to win because I don't want this pain again. I think I got 3, maybe 4 chips in, and that was me dead.
Yeah. I had 4 chips before I called it quits.
This is where Carolina Reaper spice chips that we were supposed to take for every lost point, but it got thrown out the window round 1.
Honestly, I think if we went for every lost round, we might have been okay for a little bit longer, maybe. But man, they came on quick. So I don't know.
Yeah, they hit hard, but like, I still have to go back to the fact that they tasted terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
they did.
If they tasted okay, it wouldn't be bad. It's kind of like, for a lesser degree, like kettle chili chips, right? They're pretty nice tasting, but a bit spicy. But if they got even spicier, they'd have to taste better to make it worth it.
But that doesn't counteract the fact that it's pure fucking pain. Like, you can't be like, well, the tastier they are, the spicier they can become. The pleasure and pain thing does not work for that level.
No, it totally does. Look at me. I live for pleasure versus pain.
Is someone eating chips at your house, by the way?
Yeah, it sounded like you had a background music to eating chips.
It's like ASMR chips over there.
Tiny Teddies, there you go.
Ah.
Every time.
So close. Yeah. No, it was cool though. All the games, did you guys feel like there was a lot of effort put into that game?
I think there was a lot of throwback.
As for updating it?
Almost the same. I feel like I just played them yesterday, I swear.
Yeah. Like, in all honesty, like, if it had have been in development since, what was it, Wii Sports Resort was the last entry?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If it was in production since then, I would say that was a lazy piece of shit of a game.
Yeah.
But if it had been in production for like a year and a half, something like that, it's a perfectly acceptable game.
Yeah. They have a free update coming with, I think, golf towards the end of the year. I think it's golf. If it's golf, that's kind of lazy too, because Mario Golf is like, I'm sure they're just going to steal that.
Yeah.
But regardless, so they got a bunch coming for it. I also felt, and I'm going to upset at least one weird person, that Badminton and Tennis in the same game is cheap. Just because...
Yeah, dude, I agree. That's the reason why we didn't bother with both, because it's like, well, how many games do you want to do with the same motion? Like, it's almost identical.
Yeah, because it's the motion, right? Like, if this was a handheld game with a controller, it might be a little different, but because you're doing actions for tennis and badminton, it's identical. Like, the only thing is with tennis, you're playing doubles, but, like, it doesn't change that you're backhand and forehand.
Yeah. No,
100%.
I think it was a cheap move when... If there was 20 different sports inside of this game, I'd be like, totally fine. But 6 and 2 of them are almost exactly the same? Come on now.
And I mean, like, they didn't even add in the old... Like, why wouldn't they just bring in, like, boxing and stuff from...
Yeah, boxing was a huge hit.
Or, you know what would be fucking cool? If they had, like, a Wii mode where it was literally just the modes from the Wii version ported over.
That's a cool
like
idea.
It could have the same graphics, everything.
Easy,
just add that as just a little bit of extra content.
Yeah.
That'd make it a fucking dead set banger.
I did enjoy the fun bowling, the like obstacle course bowling.
That was sick.
I thought that was the thing that probably got the most effort.
Touch.
And probably because bowling was probably the most popular amongst people for whatever reason, I think.
It's so accessible and everyone knows how to play, like how to bowl.
It also seems to work the best, if I'm honest. Like, it has the best motion sensing as far as I can tell.
We definitely had some issues with badminton and tennis and how the mechanics work in it. Like, especially with badminton, when we were playing that, it seemed to be like whoever could get the power up to like the pink.
Yeah,
like,
and you'd be screwed.
Trail.
I think we only saw one save from that, and it was just me flailing about trying to...
You had to be so early. You had to be like, if like when their racket hit it, if you like swiped, you might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was other mechanics like falling over, and I was like,
That
get
was
up.
frustrating. Yeah, the ball would be coming towards you, and then your guy would be like, "Dive for it,"
And then it bounces
Shit.
right in front of their face. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
it's probably not a serious sport, so we might be overly critiquing, serious game. We might be overly critiquing certain parts of it.
How much did that set you back? Truth be told, or what's the Australian retail price for that?
I want to get it right because I think it was $80, but I will actually say something that annoyed me about it. One of the sports, and we didn't play this one for a specific. Oh, okay, so 60
70.
Amazon, 60 Big W.
So
69
bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So $70
Okay,
roughly.
so one thing that annoyed me, we didn't do soccer for a couple of reasons. One, I don't even want to know how complicated it is. I'll put it on one night soon. Because two, when you buy it, even if you buy the hard copy, which I did because I wanted it, it comes with a single leg strap, which is what you put the Joy-Con in. And I was like, I know that online gaming is a big thing now, but I think you guys know, especially Nintendo, especially with how they've advertised the Switch as an in-person console, like take
For
it to your
sure.
friends, play it with your friends, and sports specifically is to be played in a lounge room. Like, sure, some people might be getting competitive with it and playing it online. They are advertising the global aspect. It's the only way to get cosmetic changes in the game is to play the global mode. But come on.
Yeah, it's a cop out. Like really.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like Nintendo have always been pretty weak when it comes to online content. And I think in saying that, like to then depend on it so hard out of nowhere seems fucking weak.
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
strap, by the way, is basically elastic that goes around with a little holder for the Joy-Con to go in. I don't see why you wouldn't put two. Like, I
Sort of
just
like
don't.
the old fucking iPod arm straps.
Yeah,
Like that
yeah,
they
it's
used to-
basically that. It's basically that just for your leg. That's all it
that's
is. And
fucking
I'm like,
lame.
why would you do one? It's obviously a multiplayer
they've got together
thing.
with all the TV companies, and they're like, some idiot's gonna try and tape this to their leg. It's gonna swing off and hit some TVs. Who wants to give us some money if we only put one of these straps inside of this game instead of two?
But you can't even buy it individually. That's the thing. I was
Really?
looking for
What?
it. Someone will
No.
come out. Someone will come out with it soon.
That's a
But
joke.
on release, I couldn't get it at a game store.
That's whack. Unless it's like soccer is a one-player game, then that's dumb.
No, you can buy it at EB Games right now.
Oh, there you go.
I
That's
got
still
it on release
annoying, though.
week, and it wasn't there then.
It's still frustrating. It's the same
yeah.
thing as like, Apple products coming out and they're like, here's the new headphones. You just need to buy this converter so that you can convert it so that you can plug it into your iPhone. Like, just like, come on, guys. You can't give us a product, but only give us half of it. Like, yeah,
Well,
that's shitty.
that- That's
They
the
have
thing
done
about a
that
closed
now.
environment.
There, that's exactly what
Have you
they've
seen
done.
what they've done now? You don't get a charger.
That's rough.
With the new iPhones don't come with a charger.
Soon they won't
I
come
love
with a
it.
battery.
Well,
Yeah.
like you can't change the battery in them either.
Yeah.
Like, not without
so
completely disassembling the phone.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
I
Sense.
I
So
couldn't
Switch
deal with that.
Sports, good time.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
bit
look,
of
it was
fun.
fun. It was fun. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was good. It was good. What sort of sports do you guys reckon there should be in there? Like, are there any like ridiculous ones that you think you would love to play?
I would like American football, like NFL type thing.
Oh yeah.
I would love that.
It's a lot.
Mm.
I don't know how you'd get that mechanic. I'd be
You
interested.
basically play the quarterback for one
Yeah.
side and then like
With
a
throw and yeah.
something like
Throwing
that.
would be cool to see. I know why they're not doing it.
Because it'd be fucking hard.
Because you'd be
Because
throwing
people are going to
your
throw the
remotes across
controller.
rooms. Yeah,
It says 1 billion times to attach the wrist attachment, but I can see people doing it.
especially if you go to throw and actually let go as you would normally
Yeah.
throw something.
You could
That's
even
dangerous.
You've
swing
also
and
got
hit.
to say that, but they've got tennis and badminton.
But you're holding a tennis racket. You don't throw
Yeah, I
a
know.
tennis racket. If
But
you're
you don't
holding a
think it-
ball,
Okay,
you
but like
throw the
bowling
ball.
then. Bowling. You throw the ball
Yeah, maybe. It's an underarm throw though, so I don't know.
That
It
might be
a bit
why they've
different.
taken out the release the button though, to make sure people don't release the whole thing. Like you just keep a firm hold on that
True.
thing.
Actually, they did do
But
that.
then,
That
but
is
then
a
why
main thing.
wouldn't they do the same thing? They could do
With
the same
footballs? They can do the same thing. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
okay, but I mean,
Yep.
football was your suggestion. I
Skin
do
the
think
gridiron.
I think
If
there'd be
football
some
was your suggestion,
interesting.
now we just shit all over it. So thanks
Yeah.
for that.
There'd be some interesting
Fuck you
mechanics
guys.
if they picked gridiron though, of like all the sort of that style of football. Gridiron would be really interesting to see how they'd work that out.
I think it could
Um,
really work because they break up every play. Because like every play in Gridiron, they stop, they set up, and then
Yeah.
So it could work in that sense, I think. But yeah, that's my thought.
That's a cool idea.
I think there's a lot more room for a lot of other sort of like skill-based ones. So something like archery, I think would be really cool with two
Oh, yeah.
controllers. I
That'd
was
be
thinking of
wild.
how you'd make it work. Like two controllers, one is the aim, and the other one you've got to flick a button when you're letting go.
They sort of
that-
already did that on Wii. There is a
Okay.
game that I have that's like Zelda's archery training or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And I haven't played it because it sounds stupid, but
Yeah.
they obviously figured out a way to do it.
Yeah, you could definitely
Wii
do
side.
that. I think something like archery would be cool.
Especially
Honestly-
if they put a wind mechanic in there. So you had
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
That's, yeah, something more like that. Because I think golf will be all right. Because it's at least it's different to the other ones. I guess that's what I'm looking for. I want a different
Just sideways
movement.
bowling.
Well, because if they put in like javelin or shot put, or even to a degree what you're saying with gridiron, like throwing elements are not altogether different from the tennis. I want to see a different movement. Does that make sense? And also,
In
volleyball
saying
can
that,
fuck off with
that's
being
like,
doubles.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
But volleyball is typically a doubles game.
No, fuck that. If it was one and you could like jump up and spike, or you could jump up and block, or just knock it up and give yourself 2 hits or something, that would have been heaps better than one NPC and you.
I'll let
that
you
just-
guys guess who did the worst in volleyball.
I have a feeling that you could actually assign both of them to be yourself, though, right? Like both players could be you.
You would need.
When I play it, one player, it doesn't do that. It still creates
okay.
a NPC of you.
That's
Like
annoying.
they look
'Cause
like
I feel
you,
like
but
you should
yeah.
be able to spike to yourself. Like have it 2-player, but both of them could be yourself.
No, you can't.
I don't know. I mean, it'd be a lot though, because you'd be fucking spiking and jumping and stuff. This is getting out of control.
But yeah, that can go away with that. But yeah, I'd like to see more like just different movements. Golf, the only reason I think it'll be cool is because it's I guess it is sideways bowling, but also like it's how much you get into it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Archery. I'm just trying to think of things that are different
I
motions
want
Just
to
in-
see
for
some
you.
like water
in
sport
spite of
style
great-
stuff. Like I didn't see.
Water
I haven't seen any.
sports.
Yeah, man. I want to see.
Diving.
I want to see diving. I want to see diving, and then you've got to like do some weird like twist shit. But
I think I could do
like
skiing,
canoeing or something, or like I don't know.
rowing,
Yeah, rowing. That one.
whitewater
Yeah.
rapids.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why not? You could be like,
Yeah.
hold the.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't know.
cool.
They could bring out accessories and shit for that too. There you go, Nintendo. You're welcome. Just give them one fucking paddle though. You have to buy the other one.
Nah, just to fuck with
remember-
Brady, the next one that comes out is going to be ping pong.
But only doubles.
You know what?
No,
Ping pong's really big in Japan. I wouldn't actually be shocked if they did it.
huge in most Asian countries. luckily
Yeah.
enough.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did it.
Little balls.
Fuck me, Justin. Stop.
Just for the record, about 4 episodes back, I actually bleeped you, and I'm gonna do it again.
Why?
It was some ridiculous comment, and I was like, no. I made a short out of it where you just bleeped at the beginning, and we're like,
Just
Yeah, that's going.
horrified faces. Was it the
Yeah.
Michael Jackson one or the?
yes, it was. Don't mention it again.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
I am an absolute piece of shit. I love it.
That was it. Yeah, what would you like to see in there, Justin? Apart from the water sports.
That I
Was
I
that
just
it?
said that. All of the water.
Oh, that was
sports.
it?
Every
Yeah,
water
okay,
sport.
cool.
Fucking
Every
swimming
water
and
sport.
stuff and yeah, weird shit.
Oh, what's the water volleyball? Is it polo?
What
No,
about-
that's-
Wait, no. Wait.
Polo?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking...
I think it's polo.
No, I think it's just water volleyball. No, I think polo is the one where they have the Sticks in the
I
wall.
don't
And
fucking
I'm
know.
not into sport. at
Three
all.
non-sportsing people talking about sportsing.
Hey, I know sports because this is a sports team. Granted, it's an esports team, but it's a sports team.
I'm our new gaming expert. I'm our new gaming expert because I'm wearing a Sonic t-shirt as well.
How are you? This is still also a gaming shirt.
This is also a gaming shirt.
Yeah, well,
I'm now an expert in it.
This is a gaming sweater.
this is also a reference to a certain scientific railgun. Therefore,
Course.
I'm also the anime aficionado.
Hey, if we counted tattoos, you might have more anime tattoos than me, despite both legs on me.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
We'll count this off air, and Brady will add a counter here.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, who had a good time? Is Switch Sports worth it? Is it a good update? Would you recommend people buy or at least play?
I had a fun little romp. I definitely wouldn't spend $70 on it. $70 could get a lot of hookers and blow.
That's right. And then if you had Switch Sports and then you also had another $70, then you've got a party. So think about that. Hookers, blow, and Switch Sports. Holy shit! Now you're talking about a good weekend.
Why did I invite you guys to play? That's a heaps better plan. I just had you guys in leggings.
I don't know if your pregnant partner would appreciate all the hookers and blow in your lounge room.
She'd probably laugh.
Yeah, but she couldn't have any blow is the problem.
That's the
fair.
issue. Yeah, pregnancy and blow. I mean, that's how Brady was born.
Now you guys understand me. It took a long time to get here.
Sorry, Brady, that was uncalled for.
That was great.
No, it was too good.
It was good.
Before
cool.
are we nearing the end of the episode? 'Cause
Yeah.
I also mentioned I didn't put up a timer because fuck timers.
Yeah.
But we should mention that we have socials, places that people can see us.
Many
There's
places.
like YouTube, Spotify, MySpace, Habbo Hotel.
I like that you demanded to do it and then did it messed up.
Shut up. Facebook, Twitter, Discord,
Insta.
Insta. We've got a TikTok now. That's fucking
do.
cool.
Yeah.
Brady handles all of that. So if there's any terrible content, that's all on him.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And Spotify and Apple for those people who don't want to look at us, which would be rare, but
Yeah,
you
no.
know, I don't
You
understand.
missed a brilliant intro on this
Yeah.
episode if you do that.
Yeah, go back and watch it on YouTube. At least the
Yeah.
first few seconds.
And then when you actually cannot see anymore, then you can listen to the rest of the episode via audio.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
thanks for
all right.
stopping by. Everyone's beautiful, and I've been Jace.
Check out Switch Sports special.
Yeah, do that. Heaps
Yeah.
do that. Bye.
Hi, Justin. Just be silent, you fuck.
I said yeah.
What more do you